Hey, what's up, y'all? Thanks for checking me out today. So, as I'm watching Avengers Infinity War for the umpteenth time, maybe a thousand, I don't know, who knows. But as I'm watching it again, I get to thinking more and more about Thanos and the decisions he made. And was he just some cold hearted, callous murderer thug who just murdered people indiscriminately? And, he just wanted to kill half the universe and he had no feelings. And so I really thought about it. So I start going through the movie and seeing who he killed himself and why did he kill them. And we start with the beginning of the movie. One of the first people he killed was Loki and then Heimdall. As we look at the fight scene he had with the Hulk, he could have easily killed the Hulk. He beat the hell out of him really quickly and just didn't even use the Power Stone. He just kicked his ass. He could have easily broke his neck or did something, but he didn't. He spared him. Next, we had Loki, who attempted to stab Thanos in the face with the knife, some sort of Asgardian blade he forged right there, and then tried to stab Thanos in the face. So, Thanos killing Loki, in my opinion, was self-defense. So, to me, that's not guilty. You can't prosecute that because he just tried to stab me in the face. Heimdall, if we look at the scene where Heimdall used his dark magic to teleport Hulk from the ship back to Earth, well, if you look really closely at that, he almost hit Proxima Midnight in the face with that dark magic. She jumps back. So basically, that was attempted murder by Heimdall to Proxima Midnight. So by Thanos killing Heimdall, he literally defended, it's like a police officer when they defend one of their other coworkers. You have to defend, your fellow officer or your comrade. So Thanos killing Heimdall again, in my opinion, was self-defense. And more so to the point, he just seen this guy turn state evidence right in front of him. I mean, he just turned evidence over to the prosecution right in front of him. I mean, if you're a mob boss, a mafia boss, you're not going to let some snitch, some rat just, basically send Hulk to Earth to tell everybody that you're on your way. So yeah, you're just going to turn state evidence right in front of me and I'm just going to let that slide. So no, completely understandable. And like I said, he was defending Proxima Midnight because that dark magic literally almost hit her in the face. So I don't see anything wrong. And then to more prove my point, he didn't kill Thor. Thor was just sitting there tied up. He could have went over there and power stoned him in the head like he did. He could have went over there and killed Thor, but he didn't do that. He didn't even kill all the people on the Asgardian ship. He took them with him. So again, I don't see in that situation any wrongdoing by Thanos whatsoever. He just wanted the stone and he got the stone. Only people he killed were people who were trying to kill him or somebody in the Black Order. So moving right along, when he got the Reality Stone, I don't know what happened with the Collector and the Reality Stone. The place was all blown up and destroyed, but it could have been like that before Thanos got there. Thanos could have arrived and the place were already blown up from Guardians of the Galaxy 1. So to me, the Collector's place was already destroyed before Thanos got there. So I don't think Thanos is responsible for any of the destruction that we've seen in the Collector's museum. Now, how did he get the Reality Stone from the Collector? He probably could have asked him for it. He just asked him, like, hey, can I have the Reality Stone? Collector's knowing who he's up against and just probably gave it to him. I didn't see him hurt the Collector at all. So if he did, it's not in the movie. So I can't make just speculation like that and make accusations against Thanos that I have no evidence for. So for all I know is he just arrived and found the Reality Stone on the ground. Who knows? I don't know. Now, when he was going up against the Guardians of the Galaxy in the Collector's Museum, he didn't kill Drax. He didn't kill Mantis. He just used the Reality Stone to turn them into like some blocks and some ribbons. But he didn't kill them. He didn't use the Reality Stone or this Power Stone to kill Peter Quill, Star-Lord. No, he left him perfectly standing. So again, Thanos doesn't just kill indiscriminately of anybody and everybody. He didn't kill nobody there. As far as I'm concerned, he didn't do anything but show up and get the Reality Stone and leave. So unless you got some additional footage where he hurt the Collector or he's responsible for all the destruction in the museum, I can't put that on him. As far as I'm concerned, that happened in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1. We come up to the next situation we find Thanos in. He's on his home world, Titan. Now, in my opinion, all the Guardians of the Galaxy, like the half the crew that was there, Quill, Mantis, Drax, Iron Man, Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, all those people were trespassing, first of all. This is not your world. You can't just go to somebody's home world. So right now, we got them for trespassing and loitering right now off the bat. On top of that, They're going there to assault Thanos on his home world and steal his gauntlet. So in essence, we have trespassing, loitering, and home invasion and attempted robbery. So I don't know where you guys, find the law, but I see the law very clearly right there, and I see that these people are basically committing several felonies against Thanos because Thanos is just at home minding his own business. When he first appears, he's talking to Doctor Strange. He didn't just show up and start, using a gauntlet to try to kill Doctor Strange, which he could have because you can defend yourself inside your home, eminent domain. So I can stand my ground inside my home and defend myself, but he didn't do that. He was talking to Doctor Strange. The person who threw the first punch was Tony Stark, was Iron Man when he dropped a building on him. So you're telling me you guys are trespassing on my property, and now you're trying to drop buildings on me, and then you're trying to rob me of my gauntlet. You can't do that. That's completely against the law for all the Avengers who were there and the Guardians. So Thanos, he didn't kill all of them. He just kicked their asses, which he probably could have killed them. I mean, especially the part where him and Doctor Strange were going head up, and he used the Reality Stone and I think the Time Stone or Space Stone to pull Doctor Strange to him. He could have easily snapped Doctor Strange's neck the same way he did Loki's, but he didn't do that. The only person he was going to kill was Iron Man. And I want to know, why did he choose to kill Iron Man? He didn't choose to kill Drax, Quill. He didn't kill Doctor Strange, Spider-Man, but he was definitely going to kill Iron Man. And I think he did that because he felt like Iron Man posed the biggest threat to him out of all of them. And matter of fact, he was, because he's the only one that was able to draw blood. So yeah, I don't see any fault with anything he did there. He was defending his home, defending his property against basically home invaders. People were trying to rob him. So yeah, again, Thanos is basically defending himself. And again, he did not kill nobody. He just got the Time Stone and left. All right, now as far as the end scene when he arrived on Wakanda, we don't know if Thanos showed up there to negotiate, because they never gave him a chance. He showed up, he arrived, and before he could say a word, they already started attacking him. First with Hulk. He could have blew up that armor and probably killed him right there with the Power Stone. He didn't even do that. He just placed him in a rock where he couldn't hurt him anymore, because he tried to attack Thanos. Thanos didn't try to attack the Hulk. And then we move on to Captain America. Again, a fugitive. He's a criminal on the run right now from the law. And right now he's on the run and actually trying to commit assault on Thanos, because he ran at Thanos and tried to hurt him. Thanos didn't do anything but defend himself. He could have hurt Cap. He could have used a Power Stone or Space Stone to do something to him real bad, but he didn't do that. Thanos actually had to go through a lot when he went to Wakanda. People were throwing spears at him. They were shooting rockets. War Machine and Falcon were, shooting guns at him. Winter Soldier was shooting some sort of assault rifle at him. Thanos really didn't do anything but defend himself the whole time he was at Wakanda. And while he was defending himself, he didn't kill nobody. He actually, the only person to kill somebody, to murder somebody, first degree murder, because, they did it on purpose, was Scarlet Witch, because she did a pre-planned murder to Vision. She just blew his head off. I don't know why she did that. I don't know why they couldn't come up with a better idea, but that's the idea that they came up with. And she literally used her magic to blow Vision's head off in cold blood. It was a murder right there on the screen. So as I'm watching this happen, I'm thinking, damn, somebody should come in and do something to stop this. And it just so happened that Thanos came in and he rewinded time, and actually he saved Vision's life, which to me was actually just to show a nobility and honor by Thanos to come in there and save a life the way he did after he was being attacked by all these people. They were just attacking him left and right. Scarlet Witch is murdering Vision right there in front of our eyes. And the only person to do something good out of the whole situation was Thanos when he saved Vision's life. So I appreciated that. I thought that was a nice touch they put into the movie. So when he saves Vision's life, I don't know if you couldn't see this or you couldn't hear it, the volume may have been low, but he actually asked Vision for the Mind Stone. And I don't know if Vision could have consented to that because of what Scarlet Witch had did to him. So I think he may have said, yeah, he may have nodded. I don't know. I couldn't really zoom in that much, but I think he agreed to let Thanos have it. But it's not Thanos' fault that Iron Man and Dr. Banner couldn't make Vision strong enough or well enough to survive without the Mind Stone. So that's really not Thanos' fault. If you actually think about it, it's Tony Stark's and Dr. Banner's fault for making making Vision the way they did with the Mind Stone. And even Shuri said, I'm sure you did your best, because you could have, did something. I don't know. I can't use the words that she used, but yeah, the way they programmed them was completely wrong. And she said that. So I agree with Shuri, and I agree that they made Vision the wrong way, and they made him where he couldn't survive without the Mind Stone. Again, that's not Thanos' fault. And now we get to the end of the movie. So now we got Thanos standing there minding his own damn business. He's sitting there just reflecting on the fact that he accomplished his goals and he got all 6 Infinity Stones. And he's just like, YOLO, bro. He's sitting there just chilling, minding his own business, right? Out of nowhere, literally out of nowhere, Thor comes and attacks Thanos with a lightning strike like you've never seen before, knocking him to the ground, just completely brutalized him with this lightning strike. Thanos is dazed, he's confused, he don't know what's going on. Why are people always attacking me? And he stands up, and to defend himself, he uses the Infinity Gauntlet and tries to hit Thor with a blast to stop, what was happening to him. And for some odd reason, Thor chose to take a 200-pound magical Asgardian elf or dwarf forged axe and throw it at Thanos while Thanos is defenseless down on the ground. Now, I don't understand why they're always trying to hurt or kill Thanos. What Thor did at the end of this movie was disgraceful. Thanos didn't even snap his fingers. He got the 6th stone, and he was just kind of sitting there chilling, maybe reflecting. Maybe he could have changed his mind. He could have just thought, you know what? I got all the 6 stones, but I'm not going to snap my fingers after all. They didn't even give him a chance. Thor just, attacked him with this magical axe, and while Thanos was down, he had an axe through his chest. He's bleeding everywhere, and Thor's just pushing it in deeper. Thanos did the only thing he possibly could have done, which was snap his fingers and kill half the universe. But that's the only thing he could have done in that moment to defend himself from what was happening. So, in essence, I think Thanos, throughout this whole movie, was falsely accused of a lot of things. I think he was defending himself in a lot of these situations. I think people left Thanos no choice in a lot of these situations. And if you are one of those people who say, well, why don't he just snap his fingers and make twice the resources? Well, after you make twice the resources, in 100 years, there are going to be twice as many people. So you're going to be at the same problem over and over again. It's like a self-defeating prophecy. Like every time you create more resources, there's going to be more people. So he did the only logical thing he could do. It was proven right to him by what he did on Gamora's home world, saving that planet from complete annihilation because they were on the brink of just self-destruction right there. So his theory actually proved right, and he was just trying to do it on a macro scale instead of a micro scale. So in the end, I 100% agree with Thanos. I think he was right with what he was doing. I think his mission was just. I think that the Avengers were the aggressors in this movie, and they got what they deserved. Well, anyway, that's just my opinion, y'all. Let me know what your opinion is in the comment section below. Do you think Thanos was right, or do you think he was a crazy, murderous thug? Let me know in the comment section below, y'all. And don't forget to like and subscribe. It's much appreciated to my little channel, helping me grow. I appreciate everybody who subscribed so far. Much love, much appreciation. And anyway, I'll catch your ass out there in the universe. Peace.
You should have gone for the head.
Did you do it?
Yes.
What did it cost?